Episode 3 of 7. Stop trying to become AI-proof. Become AI-useful. You're listening to Episode 3 of our 7-part series about college, careers, and the future of work in the age of artificial intelligence. Trying to find a career that AI can never touch might be the wrong strategy. AI is likely to change almost every industry in some way. The better strategy is learning how to use AI while developing the judgment, knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills that make you valuable alongside it. In the last episode, we talked about the possibility of AI changing entry-level jobs. But there's another question you need to ask. What if trying to find a job that AI can't touch is the wrong strategy? What if the smarter move is becoming someone who knows how to work with AI? Let's talk about it. 1. Stop looking for the perfect AI-proof career. You might be looking at different careers right now and thinking, which job is safe from AI? Maybe you're considering healthcare, engineering, law, finance, marketing, technology, or something completely different. And you're trying to figure out which one AI won't destroy. Here's the problem. AI isn't standing still. The technology is improving. Companies are finding new ways to use it. And jobs are changing with it. So instead of asking, what's an AI-proof career? Ask, how can I become valuable in a workplace that uses AI? That's a much stronger question. 2. AI doesn't have to replace you to change your job. This is something a lot of people miss. A job doesn't have to disappear for AI to change it. Imagine you become an accountant. AI might help analyze financial information, but you still need to understand what the numbers mean. You might become a marketer. AI might help create campaigns, but someone still needs to understand the customer. You might become a programmer. AI might help write code, but someone still needs to understand what should actually be built. The job can remain, but the skills required to do it can change. 3. Learn what AI can do in your industry. This is where you need to get practical. Don't just learn AI because everyone is talking about it. Learn how AI applies to your future career. If you're studying marketing, find out how marketers are using AI for research, content, advertising, and customer analysis. If you're studying finance, learn how AI is being used for data analysis, forecasting, reporting, and financial research. If you're studying programming, learn how AI coding tools work. If you're studying law, look at how AI is being used for legal research and document analysis. Your goal isn't to become an expert in every AI tool. Your goal is to understand how AI is changing the work you're preparing to do. 4. Learn what AI can't reliably do. This part is just as important. AI can produce an answer, but that doesn't mean the answer is correct. AI can analyze information, but it doesn't automatically understand the consequences of every decision. AI can generate a message, but it doesn't always understand the person receiving it. That's why judgment matters. You need to know when to trust AI, when to question it, and when to ignore it completely. 5. Don't become dependent on AI. Here's a trap you need to avoid. You start using AI for everything. You ask it to write your assignments. You ask it to solve every problem. You ask it to explain everything. Eventually, you stop thinking through difficult problems yourself. That's dangerous. Because your value isn't simply knowing how to ask AI a question. Your value is understanding the subject well enough to know whether AI gave you a good answer. Use AI as a tool. Don't let it become your brain. 6. Build knowledge before relying on the tool. Imagine you're studying medicine. You wouldn't want a doctor who blindly accepts whatever an AI system says. You'd want someone who understands medicine well enough to question the recommendation. The same principle applies to almost every profession. Learn the fundamentals. Understand your industry. Develop your judgment. Then use AI to make your knowledge more powerful. That's very different from knowing nothing and asking AI to do everything for you. 7. Combine AI skills with human skills. This is where you can create a real advantage. Learn AI, but also learn how to communicate. Learn how to present ideas. Learn how to negotiate. Learn how to listen. Learn how to solve problems. Learn how to work with difficult people. Learn how to lead. Learn how to make decisions when there isn't a perfect answer. AI can help you process information, but workplaces are still made up of people. And people have complicated problems. 8. Become the person who knows how to use AI properly. Imagine two graduates. They both have the same degree. The first says, "I don't use AI. I prefer doing everything myself." The second says, "I use AI to speed up research, organize information, analyze ideas, and improve my workflow. But I know how to check its work and make the final decisions myself." Which one sounds more prepared for the workplace? The second graduate isn't competing against AI. They're using it. That's the difference. 9. Build something with AI. Don't just watch tutorials. Use it. If you're studying marketing, create a campaign using AI tools. If you're studying programming, build something with AI-assisted development. If you're studying business, use AI to analyze a real business problem. If you're studying design, experiment with AI tools while developing your own creative judgment. Then document what you did. That gives you something you can actually show employers. 10. Learn the limits. Every AI tool has weaknesses. It can make things up. It can misunderstand context. It can produce outdated information. It can confidently give you something that sounds intelligent but is completely wrong. You need to learn those limitations. Before using an AI system professionally, ask, what does it regularly get wrong? What information should I never give it? When should a human check the result? That's what responsible AI use looks like. 11. Don't chase every new AI tool. There's a new AI tool almost every week. If you try to learn all of them, you'll spend your entire life learning software instead of learning your profession. You don't need 50 AI tools. You need to understand the tools that actually matter to your work. Focus on useful skills, not hype. 12. A final message. Don't spend your college years desperately searching for a career that AI can never touch. That career might not exist. Instead, become useful in an AI-powered workplace. Understand your profession. Learn the technology. Develop strong judgment. Build communication skills. Create real projects. And learn how to check AI instead of blindly trusting it. Because the future may not belong to people who can beat AI. It may belong to people who know when to use it, when to question it, and when the human being still needs to take control. Don't try to become AI-proof. Become AI-useful.